Lying comes easy. It's almost like a reflex. The initial reaction is to lie. Even to a conversational question like, "What are you up to?" we may lie and tell them we're busy doing something important or about to do something productive. Or perhaps it's the opposite. Lie and say we aren't doing anything, when in fact we're in the middle of work. All of this is ego-driven. We want to seem important or flexible. It's our image we're trying to protect. It's this reflex we have built over time, years of lying, honing a skill that no one wants. Just the other day, I brushed off hanging out with some friends because I was too lazy to do so. Instead of telling the truth, because that would hurt the ego, I told them it was too late, I was too tired, and that I will see them some other time. I used to never think about such lies. After I told them, they were out of my head, because I thought these lies to be harmless. This was my thinking until I read Lying by Sam Harris. This book brought a perspective change to the way I thought about lying and the importance of being truthful. Of course, I've always understood the big lies to be bad, those lies that bring a level of shame and guilt after you have told them, but the book helped me understand the harmful nature of what we call white lies as well. In particular, there are 3 things I learned on the perspective of lying and what it means to tell a lie. First, Sam Harris says, when we presume to lie for the benefits of others, we have decided that we are the best judges of how much they should understand about their own lives, about how they appear, their reputations, or their prospects in the world. This is an extraordinary stance to adopt towards other human beings, and it requires justification. Unless someone is suicidal or otherwise on the brink, deciding how much he can know about himself seems the quintessence of arrogance. What attitude could be more disrespectful of those we care about? By withholding the truth from someone, we feed our ego. We act superior under the guise of being helpful. There's a level of arrogance attached to our actions when we tell a lie in order to protect someone else's feelings or emotions. Second, Sam Harris says, lying is the lifeblood of addiction. This is so true. How many times have you cheated on your diet, lying to yourself it's okay, you've earned it, or that you'll burn the extra calories later? How many times have you said that just one drink isn't too bad, or procrastinated by promising yourself you'll do something later instead of right now? The lies you tell yourself in order to feel immediate gratification only strengthen the poor habits you're trying to break, and those are the habits which are holding you back from being your best self. So this addiction to lying is holding you back. You become an addict by either lying to yourself and or telling lies to others. Third, Sam Harris says, think of all the opportunities of deepening love, compassion, forgiveness, and understanding that are forsaken by white lies. Lying deprives you of honest communication. It is only through honest communication do our relationships with other people deepen. Oftentimes, we lie to save face. It's an ego thing. By telling the truth instead of lying, we allow the other person an opportunity to forgive us, to accept us despite our flaws, and in doing so, build a stronger relationship. Sam Harris says, being honest is good to avoid long-term problems, but at the cost of short-term discomfort. Discomfort is the root of many human vices. We all want pleasure. We all want comfort. We want the immediate gratification, but by seeking these things, we put a limitation on the growth of our relationship and also our own personal growth. It isn't easy as telling yourself to never lie again. Just simple reminder won't work. It's not the same as telling yourself to get milk before you go home. In order for you to be a truthful individual, you have to look into your habits and actions which lead you to lie. The process is a difficult one, which requires a lot of self-reflection. You have to change as an individual. Just as lying can be reflexive, telling the truth must also come without conscious effort to do so. Only then do you become a truthful person.